I'm Angel Wilson, and I'm here with PQC TV, and we're here with Jonnell Chavez, designer. I actually know her personally because she has worked on Positive Queens Club logo, our website design, and many other things. So I'll let her give us the list of all her talents.
Aside from that, doing like graphic design and web design, I also do I do different like artwork, and I have my own stationery line, which is soon to grow into a home decor line, and the name of that is Junction. So yeah.
And you have worked with many women, many brands. Could you just give us a few of the brands that we will be familiar with?
Some of the brands that everyone may be familiar with most recently is that I'm working with Mint Swim. And with Mint Swim, I'm assisting with like the visual marketing and the visual branding and so forth. And I've been working with Mint since she first started the brand. And I've also worked with Sorella. I worked with them in their earlier days when we were kind of getting the branding together. You can see the logo on their building and pretty much everywhere right now. But I assisted them with their visual branding and marketing and so forth, and that was really awesome.
How did you discover your passion for being a creative and branding and design?
Gosh, my passion, it wasn't something that I initially wanted to do, but it kind of grew into that. I was designing in college, and you know, it's just a little side hustle, so it was kind of like a side hustle turned passion situation. I just really loved it, and it was something that came to me naturally, and I just couldn't I couldn't get away from it. Like, I literally enjoy every moment of doing design and creating things, especially like creating things from scratch, where it's like I take someone's vision and I build it up. And yeah.
Well, how long have you been working as a designer?
I have been designing for 11 years now. I started out, like I said, doing flyers, little college flyers for college parties, and at one point I was like, you know, I really enjoy doing this, and I want to be taken seriously in my industry and in my field, so I need to expand and offer different services and get away from doing stuff that's just like nightclub moments. Like, that's not, yeah. So I decided to like drop all of my nightclub flyer clients at one point, and I said I'm only doing logos and websites and just designing things that can help businesses grow from this point forward. So,
what school did you go to?
I attended Francis Tuttle in Oklahoma City, and whenever I was attending Francis Tuttle, they essentially taught me everything as far as like the Adobe Suite and things of that nature. They kind of.
How long did you attend that school?
I went there for 2 years, and after the 2 years, I started college. My major in college was broadcasting, which had nothing to do with graphic design.
I know the audio engineer was kind of random too.
Like,
we're stumbling across everything.
Everything, okay? It was everything, and graphic design was something that just really, really stuck with me.
Would you recommend other women who are trying to start a career in branding, design, marketing, like anything that's creative, would you recommend for them to go to school, get some type of formal knowledge?
Definitely, 100%. Whenever it comes to doing graphic design, I feel like you have to have some type of background in schooling. Like, yeah, you can get online and you can learn about it, and that's cool. I mean, but it's not the same as actually like being in school and learning it. And like for me, the process of learning was kind of more like a one-on-one thing, you know? Like, we had to work through a book, and then we had an actual teacher that would come around and sit with us individually and go through different items. I don't say you have to go to college, but some type of schooling, some courses, some classes, something like that.
Yeah, something to have like formal education on.
Exactly, exactly. And from there, you'll kind of learn and know if it's for you.
Yes.
You know, it's not something that's for everybody. Everybody's like infatuated. It's like, oh, this is so cool, I want to do this. It's like, take some classes, see what you think, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's very true, because you don't want to invest all your money into something that you're not even passionate about, that you learn to turn around and go, oh, okay, I thought I was going to make money from this. I thought this would be cool, and I don't even like it. Like, you know, and I spent all this money on cameras and this and that.
Exactly. And it's like, take a couple courses first. Figure out if this is something you really, really want to do, because it takes a lot of focus and sitting down, being patient, being okay with, you know, designing something and then having to start all the way over from scratch because that wasn't what you're supposed to be doing, or it didn't go along with like what the client wanted or something like that.
Yeah.
You have to have patience. You have to pay attention to detail. That's really important. So take some courses first.
And do you feel like there are any advantages to being a woman designer?
Definitely. I feel like it's easier for me to get clients because, especially with women, women are going to be more receptive to working with another woman. And then, of course, a man is going to be comfortable working with a woman as well.
Yes.
Another thing for women, I feel like we kind of have a knack for colors and just seeing like beautiful things and putting things together. So I feel like as a female designer, I have that advantage. Like I'm really comfortable with like playing around with different colors and different fonts and just
See, there's very many advantages to being a woman. And who is a female designer that you were inspired by?
I'm gonna say Justina Blakey, like all the way down. She has a business, The Jungalow, where she releases different items, and it's a blog. And then she also just does like different pattern designs and textures, and everything's so beautiful. And I'm not there yet, but that's my goal. I absolutely love Justina Blakey.
What is an ultimate goal that you have?
Ultimately, like as a designer and as an artist, I want to be able to express myself and create the things that I want and sell them to other people and it make them happy. I want to be able to have my own home decor collection. I want to be able to have a full stationery collection and just offer those different items to people using all my different like skill sets like graphic design and painting, and kind of like mesh everything together to create something that I love and hopefully everybody else loves it too. So yeah, that's my ultimate goal.
What is some advice that you would give other women who are trying to work in a creative field?
For other women trying to work in a creative field, I would say more than anything, do your research. Definitely do your research. Kind of get some background on what you're looking to do. If you're looking to go into graphic design, you really need to focus on colors and fonts. Those are a huge thing that a lot of people forget, and study those things. Like study how, like what color combinations are good, what colors complement each other, what colors mean. Yeah, do your research. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's a good one. And lastly, where can we find samples of your work?
You can go to www.JonnellChavez.com, and then you can also find different things from my home decor line if you go to jnct.co. And the name of that company is Junction. So yeah, I've got a lot of cute little different home decor items on there, and I'm also going to be releasing some additional things like at the very top of this summer, so like early, late May, somewhere in there. So yeah.
I actually seen on Instagram some of your paintings. Is that some things that you'll be selling on JNCT?
Definitely. I'm going to be offering different prints of like the paintings that I've done.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be offering some different, like an entire stationery collection as well.
Nice. They're looking really good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you for tuning in.
I love assisting women in building their brands and just kind of like being there to assist different women along just in launching things and making their dreams and their visions come basically like full force.
And that's what we love.